Okay, welcome to video 2 of Divibuilder training. I'm going to show you some more advanced stuff now. This is for people who want to have a lot of control over very detailed aspects of their design. For the sake of this, I wonder if I should keep this page. No, let's load from a new page. Let's do a creative agency page. Okay, let's go ahead and preview that. We are a creative agency. Okay, kind of an interesting page. So let's just say, for now, I wanted to add in, wanted to make the background different color a little different, and I wanted to add in some unique stuff into this design. So I'm going to go and find that card. Okay, so it's this first blurb. Well, you'll notice when you go into it, obviously they've already set some stuff here. I'm going to go and, if you want to have basic control over your design, obviously you have the advanced design settings. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to background color. I'm going to just kind of set a kind of darkish background color, medium gray background color, just so you can see some of the effects. Now the nice thing is you can have a border. It does some things for you, but if you want a little bit more control, you also have this custom CSS section. So this section, you can apply custom CSS right to the module. But let's say you have, throughout your page you'll have 10 modules that you want to look a certain way on 10 different pages, and so you don't want to have to do custom CSS for each module. You can go back here to your general settings, and you'll notice at the very bottom that there's CSS ID and CSS class. This allows you to apply an ID or a class to this module. So you'll notice I'm going to do example box, because in my CSS I already have some stuff set up for example box. Okay, so I'm going to do example box. You can do IDs, which is really nice for using other codes, for integrating it with other coding. Otherwise, you can, well, let's just do example box. Okay, save and exit. Let's preview it. If I've done this correctly, we should see some changes. Okay, terrible changes. Oh my gosh, please never do those. But you'll notice that now there's a border radius and a shadow on the box. That's because my CSS right here, example box, is border radius and shadow. Terrible border radius, terrible shadow. Please don't design anything like this, but at least it applies it. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now, let's just say for a second, you'll notice in this right here that there's a green, purple. I need to get more sleep. There's a purple sidebar. I'm going to go ahead and just for now, let's keep that. You'll notice that there's full width sections, specialty sections, and then there's also library sections. So let's just say I wanted to add this to the library. I could go ahead and save just this element to the library, so I can duplicate that on any other page, which is kind of cool if you spend a lot of time on really designing out some of these modules. Full width section is exactly what it sounds like. It allows you to do a full width header, menu, slider. You can insert custom code, a map, which is kind of cool. They have a few options in their modules for that. As a side note, if you ever want to get to the point where you want to custom code something, you can use the code module. So you can custom code anything you want to in that module. So you can use the Divibuilder and still be advanced designer guy while using, the Divibuilder. Specialty section, kind of a cool thing. So you'll notice that there's different column types. So this column type allows you to do individual columns. So let's say right here, if I wanted to do 2 columns and I wanted an image and a thing, but then I wanted this to break down and have 2 call to actions underneath this second side, you'd have to do this weird thing where you go to 4 and then you don't fill these in. And so, but then it adds spacing. So it's all just kind of a mess. So what you do is you add a specialty section. So in that case, what you can do is you can go, okay, I'm going to insert my picture, whatever that is. Okay, cool. And now what I'm going to do on this side is I'm going to choose my column style. So do I want, yep, I want text. Okay, so here's a lot of text. And then under that, I actually want 2 call to actions. Oops, I'm doing it wrong. My bad. I'm going to add row and do 2 call to actions. So it's actually really nice for being able to really kind of detail out some of the designs of these sections. Okay, so there's another really cool thing that this does that I didn't really go over that I will go over. Obviously, I'm going to go over it because that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so I'm just going to preview just to kind of refresh. We're at this place. Okay. I'm going to, let's say that this connect with us section, I want to be able to automatically just scroll down to the connect with us section if they click on a button. I'm actually going to go down to the connect with us section. Connect with us. Where's that at? Okay, I guess that's this subscribe. Okay, and I'm going to apply a CSS ID to it. So let's just say connect. Okay. After I name this module in my CSS ID connect, for fun, let's come up here to our full width slider. This is actually the slider that's on the home page. You can have a few different types of sliders, obviously. I'm going to duplicate that just for fun. I'm actually going to change the background just because I can, and I have a little bit more time in my video. Ha! What are you going to do about it? And the button URL on this one, I'm actually going to do /connect. So obviously this is the div. This is naming out the div, the ID that is. So we're going to save and exit. We're going to preview, and you'll notice okay, over here I'm going to click this and it's going to take us right down to that section. Then the really cool part is you can actually create, like if you have a site you can create, or you have a few pages, you can, when you label this, if you're ever doing that again, if you go into here, let's say you're on a completely different page, you go into here and you go /services/connect. It'll actually go to that page and then go to that element. So it's really easy to interlink your content and have it streamlined on one page, so, or a few pages. I think that's it. I mean, there's the really, just like anything, when you really learn it, you'll be able to do a lot of stuff. Obviously, my site's not like the most amazing example in the world, but at least you'll notice that you can just kind of do, interesting things that not everybody does. So out of the box, it'll give you a lot better foundation than most other people. If you go to the demo, Divi demo, I don't know why I can't spell. It'll kind of give you an overview of all of the different things you can do. You'll see that the way that all of this connects is actually very, very, very powerful. There's a lot of modules that I didn't even get into. Portfolio sliders, filterable portfolios, toggles, which are really cool, accordions. You can do tab pages. So it really is kind of a very powerful system for being able to design stuff really quickly. You'll notice that there's just a lot of, well, let me see if I can find some cool stuff. No, features, filterable portfolio. Oh yeah, There's also a super menu built in, but I won't get into that. Let's do portfolio, filterable, portfolio grid. Okay. There's just a lot of really interesting modules like that built in that you can use. So hopefully that gives you a good insight into how to use the Divibuilder, how to use the theme, and how to build pages. So if you have any questions, obviously you can contact me. Otherwise, have a great day.